I hope you're excited. I hope you're as excited as I am for Bassmasters. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the Bassmasters of the universe. Here we belong, fishing to survive in a world with the darkest powers.
This is Shaw Grigsby, and I'd like to welcome you to Bassmasters2000.
Oh, I didn't change the sound. Is it gonna... There we go. That's better. You ready for Bassmasters? What do you think? Tony is ready for Bassmasters. Bassmasters2000. Licensed by Nintendo. Bassmasters2000. 1999 THQ Incorporated. Bassmasters. Bass Masters Classic and Bass Anglers Sportsman Society are registered trademarks of Bass Incorporated and used under license by THQ Incorporated. THQ and the THQ logo are trademarks of THQ Incorporated. All rights reserved. This is gonna get me kicked off of YouTube, isn't it? This is it. This is the episode. This is the one. Bassmasters. We got different modes here. The casting game. Let's try casting. Done. Cast into targets. Time extended at 5,000. Alright, we're fishing. We're doing some This is bullshit. No, I don't want that one. Don't do that one. Try to do that one. Bassmasters. When's the anime coming out, right? Bassmasters! Bassmasters. We are the Bassmasters of the universe. Oh, come on. This game sucks. Speed fishing. Exhibition. Oh, we're gonna have to make a character, aren't we? One player game. Load angler. John Doe. No, we can't have that. Oh, what? There's not... It's one of these systems where you have to go through all the letters. Oh, this is already a joy. Okay. Mondo. This is such a pain. Why did it have to be so difficult? Make that one go away now. No, I don't want that one now. Now I've got to go to the end of that. Wait. I'm not writing the full name. No. No. Not happening. Good. Good. We'll just look like how the game decides we look.
Old Hickory Lake is a great lake. A lot of diverse cover. You've got creeks and channels and drop-offs, and probably the most
I think
unique,
that's Shaw
bottom
Grigsby.
milfoil, where some big fish hang out.
I think that's Shaw Grigsby.
It's shaping
Wow.
up to be a challenging day of fishing.
Oh, it's challenging. $14-inch minimum, 5
The
fish limit.
competition's tough. The fish are biting. Let's get it on.
What is this, the UFC? Let's get it on.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I see something there. A couple somethings. But none of those look like the fish that we're after. So is this like racial profiling or what? None of those are the fish we're after. All those are brown fish. We want the green fish.
Today's event is brought to you by THQ. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Okay. This looks promising. And nothing. Never mind, it wasn't promising.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Got nothing here. It's kind of shallower in those other areas, looks like. So maybe we need to find somewhere that's deep for bass. What does that say? 5 miles per hour. Alright, let's try here. Let's just see what do we got here.
No luck on that cast.
And again, this is pretty shallow, so.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
It's not even that deep here.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
You know what the weird thing about that is? Usually there's not seatbelts in boats. Oh, I whaled myself. You mean beached yourself? No, I whaled myself. And we got some activity going on here.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Wait, what? Why did that only go so far? Why did that only... Oh, because I forgot to flick it the other way. Weird how you can only turn the camera the one way. Oh, now I can turn it the other way? Oh, maybe I was pressing down so very, very slightly.
Not having too much luck
None of
with
those
that
even
lure.
seem like the right fish anyway.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Boy, got the arm into that one. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Here. Where do you think a good spot would be? Wait. This fish finder here. Let's see what we got.
Boy, got the arm into that one.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's... What is that? It's not a bass. We got a few things. There's a few things over here, though. Let's see. fish him out. Get something. Get something at least. Those fish look pretty good for N64.
He slammed it. Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. He's a jumper. Pulls out a big old bass.
Oh, that was a bass? Okay, we got a smallmouth bass. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. That wasn't the only thing. Alright. There was a few things over here. Oh, that fish just got... That fish just GTFO'd.
No luck on that cast.
I don't know why that happened. That one just literally just zoomed out of here.
No luck on that cast. Let's try
I guess
and find
they
a hot
told the
spot.
other ones, they're like, get out of there. There's a fisherman, get him. Wait. This was the area that I came all the way out to. Is there a way to go faster?
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Okay, so we got a few things here.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
I might need like a sinking lure if I want to do that, or if I'm gonna have to go really far off.
Boy, got the arm into that one. Oh, goodness. I've seen better casts on a broken arm. Not having too much luck with that lure. What a cast!
Come on, fish. Alright.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
It says make the lure hit the bottom. But then how do I do that?
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Crankbait, spoon. Oh yeah, those. Oh yeah, that might work. There we go.
We're going to lose a little bit of line there. What a cast!
I keep pressing the wrong button there.
What a cast! Not having too much luck with that lure.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
I've never seen one of those before.
We're going to make a few
Hey,
adjustments
birds.
to our equipment. Boy, got the arm into that one.
I wonder if I'm just too far away.
It's getting close to weigh-in. Not having too much luck with that lure.
Come on.
No luck on that cast. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Do they not give you like
Put
a
on your
sinking
seatbelt, we're
lure?
going driving.
Like a proper sinking lure? Or it'd be nice if you could get like a rig. Then again, that wouldn't really be the same type of game, would it?
Let's try and find a hot spot. The house is packed for the weigh-in. Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
Aw, I didn't make the top 5.
Here's our final standings.
How did they get so many fish? They all got so many fish. How did they get that many? Speed fishing. What?
Old Hickory Lake is a great lake. A lot of diverse cover. You've got creeks and channels and drop-offs, and probably the most unique is a lot of milfoil where some big, big fish hang out.
Milfoil, hey?
Today's forecast is sunny. Here we go.
Why did it do that? Don't do that. Don't do that, game. Come on, I had one. It was right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it spat it out.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's the way to start the morning. Oh, too bad. It's not a bass.
Hmm. We got it that way. Oh, come on.
That happens to all of us. Now there's a cast. See, right.
Let's bring this guy on board.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
You're not getting away from me. What do we got?
All that effort for nothing.
Ah, oh, look at that. Little tiny little perch.
Now there's a happy fish.
We got something right under the boat.
What a strike! Now that's a nice fish.
What do we get?
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
£21, 1 ounce smallmouth, 11 pounds, 14 ounce largemouth. This isn't that bad of a run so far. Trooper Geo. Yo, Trooper Geo, what's going on? We're fishing. We're going fishing. We caught a smallmouth and a largemouth bass. So I'm pretty happy with this so far. We've got 2 fish in the live well. Whatever interest we had. Hey, yeah, if you can't go out fishing, go out fishing. Alright, not getting anything with that cast.
No luck on that cast.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, game. So let's try out, let's do this way. I thought I said something a little bit further out that way.
Now there's a cast.
Let's bring this lure down. Okay, let's get a look around. There's a couple right there. I want them to get, come on, a little closer. There we go. Oh, they just went down deep. Okay. They're still there though. Right there. All right, come on,
There he
straight.
is.
There we go. All right, let's reel this guy in. Come on, you're not getting away. You're coming with me. Dead or alive, you're a fish fry. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. I don't think so. Nope, 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 nope. Not good. Come on. No. You think you're getting away. You think you're getting away. You think so? Oh, there you go.
All that effort for nothing.
Oh, come on, really? That thing that gave up a fight. What chapter do you cosplay as?
We are the Bloodhounds chapter.
If you're wondering, the Bloodhounds is a chapter I made up, so it's all for fun.
But they're totally real.
Oh, there's something still down there. I think that's what I want to go for. But it's up on the front here, so. Alright, let's see if we can get a good cast in. If we can get that, because that looked like a bass.
Now there's a cast.
Let's get down deep. Okay, where was it? It was right here. Oh, is that it? Okay, I see it. Where'd it go? It was right there. Does it not render if it's too far away or something? Is it just gone now?
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Could just be
Put
gone.
on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Well, that was just like the spawn location, so I don't expect it to be giving out gold forever. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Something over there. Over there next to that beach there. Alright, let's see what we got. Blood Angel's successor? No. No. They're their own thing. It's a long, long story. I'll probably have to make something new to actually address it. Whoa, okay, that fish is getting out of here like light speed. Okay, so
Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
I mean, I've got the time. I probably have talked about this countless amounts of times. The Bloodhounds were a Shadow Legion. They even had a Primarch, but he was a clone of the Primarchs, so take that for what you will. You know, is that a Primarch? Is it not a Primarch? It's your own opinion. It's open-ended like that.
All that effort for nothing.
Ah, come on. What's with all the perch here? There's lots of perch biting. Like, what, is the water really hot right now? I guess I guess he said it was sunny, so yeah, that makes sense. There's lots of perch out. Alright, let's get out of this area then.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
It's too warm. The water is too warm. There's too many perch. See, I don't even know this lake very well. Let's see. Maybe if I go to the map. Let's see.
Let's go to the map.
See, this water over here looks pretty deep. Water temperature. Yeah, I mean it's totally fanfic, whatever, fanfiction, whatever. But I mean, wow, this lake looks like a dragon, but with like a weird caterpillar body and a spike coming out of its back. It's like on this side, it's like there's like a dog or like a horse face, and then it goes up here. Then there's like a little leg, and then it goes up to here, and then it's like this weird like Caterpie from Pokemon tail thing, and then there's just like a spike coming out of its back. Can I just click on a spot and just be there? It'll take 33. Yeah, I can do. Oh, I can quick travel. Yes, just quick travel. Am I there?
Is brought to you by THQ and Bass Anglers Sports.
Am I there now? I don't understand. Am I there now?
Let's see where we are.
Okay, I'm already here. Okay. Wow, it's really deep here.
Let's see where we are. Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving.
Maybe I don't want to go too deep. I don't know the right depth to find bass. I'm used to... Oh, I got something here. I'm used to fishing for pickerel. Oh, there we go. Oh, ho, there we go. Hotspot, hotspot, hotspot. The whole cloned Primarch thing reminds me of a character I put in my Blood Angels army. Okay. I mean, on some levels, it's not the most original things, but I tried to make it something so it wouldn't just be a generic, like, 21st Primarch story, you know, that, like, every teenage boy that's heard about Warhammer has probably tried in their... Oh, I'm gonna make a Primarch. So, like, I did my best to try to make it, like, something that's not a Primarch. It's a clone.
Right.
Oh, boom! Oh, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay. On, come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Give it a couple of flicks of the rod there, and boom.
You're supposed to be catching bass.
Oh, yeah. Okay, why?
Now there's a happy fish.
That's bullshit. Okay, so over that way. Oh, come on. This lake is beautiful, but like, where's the fish I want? Come on, game.
That's a good one.
Is that the same?
All that effort for nothing.
There's so many perch in this lake.
Now there's a happy fish.
Can I just get what I want? But isn't that the thing about fishing, right? You know, can I just get what I want right away? Ever been fishing before? Yeah, I've totally went fishing, and I like caught exactly what I wanted, like the moment that I picked up the rod.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
Yeah, well, guy, you know, I wasn't even... Failed clone of Sanguinius, but acquired genetic defects. He didn't get wings and his hair was brown, not blonde. And he's shorter than the average Primarch. Shorter than the average Primarch! Or the average Primaris Marine. Just some stuff to make him different. Okay. Let's see, what's something... Is there anything even interesting? So, what's an interesting thing about the Bloodhounds? So, the idea that I came up with is actually, I came up with this probably in the mid-2000s. I'm just gonna say that was probably or mid-2000s, early 2000s, because I started, my actual hobby started in about 2001. And so around that time I made this character, and I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to go about it. And the first box that I bought was a box of Blood Claws, which are Space Wolves, for someone who might not be aware of that. So, but my favorite colors were red and black, and I really wanted red and black Marines. So I got this box of blood claws and I painted them red and black. Not in the same pattern as it is nowadays. It's, I guess, the original pattern. The pre-heresy pattern. And...
What a cast!
And then, so I was gonna make them. It was like, oh, they're a legion of Space Marines or a chapter of Space Marines that were made out of the Space Wolves and the Bloodhounds, and then it was and the Blood Angels, and immediately was kind of pointed out to me. It was like, well, why would it just be those two? Why wouldn't it be all of them or just one of those? Like, why would it just be those two? And it's like, okay, yeah, you're right. Fine, then it's all of them.
Oh, too bad. It's not a bass.
Oh, that perch is tiny. That perch is like, it's like that big. Whoa, okay there. What is that? Ooh, what is that? Ooh, let's get some of that on board. That fish looked nice.
It's getting close to weigh in.
Oh shit, come on. Push it to the limit. Limit. Fishing on the razor's edge. Don't look back,
yeah.
Just keep your head or you'll be finished.
He's a jumper.
That one didn't fight at all.
You're supposed to be catching bass.
Yeah, well, I thought there was bass. And so then I made up the idea that they're all of them, and then it's like, the first thing that people will think of, it's like, oh, so they're like super everything that are stronger and better than everybody. And it's like, no, that's not how that works.
Right. Now that's a nice fish. All that effort for nothing.
Am I just catching the same fish over and over again? Just the same one just keeps biting. It's like, duh.
Put on your seatbelt. We're going.
So, so I made it like it was all of them. And I wasn't sure where I was really gonna go with that either at the time. At the time, it was really more of an excuse so that way I could use any different rule sets. That way I could be like, I feel like playing Dark Angels today.
You can just feel the tension.
You know, and it's because these ones are more like Dark Angels than normal, and...
Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
Wait, was that thing 16 pounds? Is that what that said?
Here's our final results. It's been an incredible display of guts and determination.
What was the number 1? Seriously, wow. 16 pounds. How? Like, come on. Come on, this game is bullshit. This game is rigged. They just gave him that fish. They had it in the freezer. This is bullshit. ...2017 wasn't a bad year for 40K. 2017, so that would have been, what, just about the start of 8th, I think? 8th was around that time? Yeah, I think so. I think that was sort of 8th and the release of a lot of the new Primaris Marines and things like that. And, that was kind of when I kind of got back into it, in the sense that I've actually played a lot more since 8th came out. The last one I really actually played a lot of 40K was maybe, I think it was 6th edition. It was 5th edition for sure. 6th edition might have been the last edition that I was actually playing, like all the time, like more than once a week. I'd be playing Warhammer. And then after that, I think I was just kind of following along and still getting the books just so that way, you know, just in case anyone wanted to play, but no one no one played, so I had the rules. But 8th wasn't bad. I like the way that 8th streamlined a lot of things. Oh yeah. I like how 8th streamlined a lot of things. This is the freedom stream. This is all freedom here. This is freedom, 100% freedom. What kind of options would this game really have? Options. Difficulty. Wait, I was on amateur? Amateur, beginner? Wait, what's the difference? Is it gonna be like less fish? This music is brutal. Is that the only song there is? Damn, I lost track. Oh yeah, 8th edition. I like the way that it streamlined the things. I like how it turned, like, hull points and all these things into just wounds, and a lot of things are just made just a lot more clear. It can just be, you know, the little pamphlet to be able to play the game. It's made the game something that's much more approachable. Albeit, I do remember and enjoy, you know, playing in 3rd edition and 4th edition when like vehicles would have armor facings. So like the different sides of your vehicle would have different armor levels, and a weapon had to be so strong to even be able to damage an armor side. And like, so example, like if you had like a Land Raider, let's just say, and you know your opponent had bolters or shootas or something like that, they wouldn't even be able to hurt the Land Raider. The Land Raider would be indestructible to their guns. They would not be able to harm it in any way at all. But at the same time, hull points or wounds didn't exist for tanks. So if let's say like you know, you have your rocket launcher and it hits the tank, and it hits the tank on like a roll of, and you know, you get a 6 after that, and then there's a chart, and you blow it up, like it all just goes up to a D6 chart at that point. It's either it's alive or it's dead. Like, there was no wounds for tanks. Were a gamble. Tanks really were a gamble in older, like, if it paid off if you had that upper hand and you took out the things that would stop your tank. If you took out their heavy weapons and they could no longer be a threat to your tank would be a tank. But if they had something that could take out your tank, that would be a decent chunk of your army taken down in one turn. By one shot, by one missile. You know, so it was a gamble. It was a big gamble taking a tank. And it would either like really work out in your favor, or you'd be sitting there crying about how you just spent like on a 1,000-point game, you just spent 250 points on a Land Raider. So that's a quarter of your army gone in one turn from one missile launcher or one las cannon or something like that. So yeah, that was a thing. 8th edition was a shame. It's a shame it's going, but its time has passed. Yeah, but I think from the way that they're describing it, 8th edition and 9th edition are going to be so similar that you'll likely be able to play 9th edition with 8th edition codexes without too much of a problem. Although you won't have the Crusade system that would be built into the new codexes that will come out eventually. But there should be no problem with you using that if they said you could. And if it's similar enough, if it's the same system, you could probably even use 9th edition codexes in 8th edition. Of course, check with your friend that you're playing with first before just kind of like fastballing them with that. But like, if it's compatible, you probably could do that as long as that's the kind of gameplay you want to have. No problem. Let's go fishing. Lake conditions. Oh, I can like change the lake? There's only 3 lakes? That's really disappointing. Okay, this one's annoying to drive all around because of all the turns and all that. I kind of like this one, just this wide open lake. Season. Why are we seasoning? Why are we fishing in the spring? Let's fish in the summer. Weather, rain, overcast, sunny. Well, let's make it sunny. Air temperature, time. I'm not gonna fuck with some of this. The water temperature, no, I'm not gonna fuck with all that. I'm not going to play God. The boat. Oh, I can change the boat? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Why would I even want a Merc 125 if I can get... What? Why is it giving me the shittiest Merc? What is it doing here? Come on. Like, you can give me a 200? But like, no, you can have the 125. No, you know what? Give me the 200. Trolling motor. Motor guide laser. The laser. Wait, do the volts matter? Am I gonna like, is my battery gonna break or something? Let's try out the laser. This, the fish finder. What do we got here? The hummingbird. Wait, 2D display with depth, 2D display with depth, water, temperature, and boat speed. Oh, that one I like. That's nice. That's good. You know, it showed the depth, but I guess if this one, depth, wait, and water temperature, that's useful. Wide 2D contour view. The widescreen. Question in relation to the bloodhounds. Since their gene seed is an amalgamation of the existing gene seeds, does that mean that they suffer from the Black Rage, Red Thirst, and the Wolfen Curse? Oh, that's a great question. That is a great question. Yes and no. Yes and no. The bloodhound gene seed, I guess, for lack of a better term. I know someone's gonna be like, "It's not. That's not what it is. You sound so ignorant." But it's like, okay, their genetics are somewhat unstable. They're in a constant flux for some odd. They're changing. So, like, maybe not like one moment to the next, but like over time, and it's individualized. It's not over the mass. But an individual Marine might become more like one or the other. And if you're familiar with, you know, dormant and like recessive and dominant genes, right? Sometimes one gene will be dominant over another one. Sometimes there's like that weird glitch in the matrix where, you know, a suppressive gene will somehow go over top of the dominant gene and things like that happen. Now, with this, it's kind of like happening to them slowly all the time. That's one of the problems. So it's unstable. So it's also very difficult for them to, 1, recruit people, and 2, to keep people alive in that sense. Because of the fact that their body and their, like, structurally, at like a genetic level, at like a molecular level practically, they are... At one moment, they're something in their genetics could just like switch into a way that they just die. You know, like a cat having an aneurysm. You know how like your cat's fine, everything's great, everything's going fine, and then just one day they just drop dead, and you have no explanation for it. Kind of like that. And the darkness. I'm not sure what you mean by the darkness, so... Tackle. But can I get, like, different tackle? I just have just the tackle that I had that one time. Okay, well, I'll put the one on, back onto neutral there. I think we're good.
The Big O is the second largest lake in the United States.
This is the... Oh, wow.
Today's forecast is sunny, bright, clear. We're going to have fun.
It sounds fun. I hope we're having fun. 5 fish limit, 14-inch minimum. Come on.
Here we go.
Oh, we got something right in front of us. This place is hot.
What a cast.
I'm not sure if this diving lure is really that great in this depth. It's just gonna hit that bottom right there. Alright, I'm gonna have to probably just need to switch to... Oh! Oh! Oh, wait. Can I... He's like right there. There's like somebody right there. Let's see if we can just sneak in one of these guys. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, what? Oh, I just spit it out. No, you want to eat that. It's delicious.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
It didn't go for it. Come on, don't.
There he is.
There, come on.
That's the way to start the morning.
What do we got here?
You're supposed to be catching bass.
Some catfish.
Now there's a happy fish.
I got catfished. Oh wait, so he drops him in, and then yeah, he stays right there. Wait, what was the other one though? The other one didn't look like a catfish, was it? But I wouldn't be surprised if it was just another catfish, considering how close we are here to the side, and this is pretty shallow water. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was just another catfish right there. No, it doesn't look like one though. At least from here, it doesn't look like one. Come on, see me. Notice me, fish senpai. Come on, notice me. Oh, there we go. That's good.
Gotcha.
There we go. Oh, that's not a bass, though, is it? Oh, come on. Come on. Quit it. Quit being a bitch.
You're supposed to be catching bass.
Okay. Alright, well, let's get out of this area.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I am not sure what that fish finder is telling me. There's like a bunch of fish taking the escalator. Oh, this looks good. What do we got right here? This looks nice. Oh, come on, really? There's nothing here? There's like a bunch of reeds and... Really? How could there be nothing here? Like, I see nothing. I mean, we are underwater and through a bunch of reeds, so it would make sense not to be able to see very far or to see much, but considering how clear it is in this game, I don't see anything. That is ridiculous. There should be a fish around here.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
The darkness is a genetic defect found in the excoriator gene seed. Upon falling to the darkness, the Marine believes he is Rogel Dorn. Upon finding the Emperor's body upon the vengeful spirit. I didn't know about that. I was not familiar with that. If that's a new thing that was added to them, that sounds really cool. Like a new, like I guess like retconned backstory or detail about things. I've never heard about that about the Crimson Fists or Imperial Fists or the Black Templars. I've never heard of any of them having this darkness. Because all of those would be part of Rogel Dorn, I think. Oh, come on, what do we got here? That's not another catfish, is it? Ah, it's not another catfish. Let's get out of here. So many catfish.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
And I don't know what this fish reader, like what this fish finder is telling me. This probably isn't a good idea. I'm kind of Austin Powers myself into here. Sorry for destroying the new boat. I'm not used to the power of the Merc 200. I got a new Merc. Hey everybody, wait, what is there a speed? There's a speed limit here. Bah, 200 Merc. All right, what do we got here? Something beeped. This water is really shallow. Like, really, really shallow. I'm thinking I need to go deep.
Let's go to the map.
Let's try going somewhere like... Let's try right... Oh, over here seems good. Let's try over here. Like 8 minutes? The darkness is only found in the chapter known as the Excoriators. However, some theorize the Black Templars have a more rage-filled genetic defect. Yeah, that's all. It's all really it's possible.
Now there's a cat.
This lake isn't very deep.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Oh, Jackler. Oh, we're just fishing. It's just fishing. You can never be really too late to fishing. We're probably not going to want to go right here. It's probably going to be more catfish. I've not found a single bass in this place. Oh wait, what do we got over here? Is that just... We got something here over to our right. I'm really not liking this view. Okay, there we go. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? We got, yeah! Okay, let's get this on board. What do we got? What do we got?
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put it in the
Oh,
boat.
1 pound. come on. It's a little one. Well, we got a couple more of them over here, I think. Let's see what we can get. These ones are probably getting a little bit fed up, eh? Ah, nah, that's a catfish. Get rid of that. Let him have it. So if that's a catfish... Oh, wait, what's that over there? I hope that's just not another catfish.
That's a good one.
What is that? Is that a bass? No, I don't think that is a bass, is it?
Oh, too bad. It's not a bass. Now there's a happy fish.
So, did a check. I only have 14 more Space Marines to paint before I completely finish my second company for my Blood Angel army. Oh, cool. And so, does that mean you have like 100 Marines in that company, or is it like around like somewhere between 50 and 100 in your company? Fishing, where'd I find this one? Actually, most of the games that I have for the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the N64 that I'm playing on these emulators, they all came with the computer. The person who gave this computer, or I guess like the person who owned this computer before, because like they gave it to, long story, it doesn't matter. It had all these games on it, so I was just like, one day I was like, let me see what I have. I've got a whole library of games on here that barely takes up any space, and let's see what I have. And then kind of went from there. And this was already on there. So apparently it was already on my computer. So let's see, what do we got? Is there anything else around here? Or do I fish it out? Wait. That's the thing. No, it's the trick of the light.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Where would bass be? Oh, we got some reeds up here. Nothing showing up in the reeds. And then we've got, including the 2 command squads, I have 50 regular Marines and 60 Primaris Marines. That's not a bad. Is that your that's your Blood Angel army? You have 50 regular Marines of just different types, like that would be like tactical, Devastator, Assault Marines. Like the specifics don't really matter, but you have 50 regular Marines and 60 Primaris Marines, including like Intercessor, Interceptor, Suppressor, Hellblaster, Eliminator, Inceptor, Aggressor. Come on, like I have to keep going, don't I? Now that I've done all this, you've got all those, I'm guessing. Okay. That's pretty cool. I have it written down what I have in my collection. Not all of it's painted. A lot of it is in like a painting, mid-painted kind of state. Well, some of it, a decent portion of it, you know, like enough for a playable game, is painted. Not all based, but painted at very least to like a tabletop standard. But I do have it kind of audited down. I have a binder where I've written down. I keep updating it and changing it and making it more specific and things. The collection of Space Marines that I have, and it's also divided into companies. Companies 1 through 10 of Space Marines, and bear in mind that every model that's mentioned in this list is never duplicated. So every model that is mentioned in this list is its own thing. So like if I mention like Tactical Squad on one page, that's referring to a very specific set of models, and it's never going to be duplicated again later on. Like there will be so many Tactical Squads that I think at the moment, last I checked, I had about, and I forget, this was not including command staff, so not including the captains, the librarians, the chaplains, the standard bearer, ancients, the apothecaries, or any of like the tech marine roles. It's not counting any of those. I think the last I counted it was about 550. And that's including both Marines and Primaris Marines, because they're both Marines. You know, like Astartes and Primaris. About 550. It could be higher than that now. I've kind of lost track. I'd have to go back over it again to see exactly how many, like, troopers, not executives or executive staff or admin staff to the chapter sort of thing. Nothing like that, just the troopers. And then the admin staff, I think, like the administration and the command staff of the chapter, I think right now I've got about 50 or 60. So in total, if I were to add all of that together, it would probably be around somewhere from 600 or 650-ish or more Marines currently active in the Bloodhounds chapter on tabletop. Then, it doesn't stop there. Then there's about 40 epic scale Bloodhounds Marines, 3 Land Raiders in epic scale, and a Thunderhawk in epic scale. So I don't know where those fit in. If at all. If they do fit in, sometimes I like to make the joke where it's kind of like, why are they so small? A wizard made them small. They've got a tiny little Thunderhawk. They do the little missions. All right. You got anything? Oh, we got something right there. Right ahead of us. All right, let's try a big cast. Big cast.
Boy, got the arm into that one.
What? The spruce moose. Oh yeah. To people who might pay attention to the Discord, I have shown the epic scale Thunderhawk in a picture referring to a Simpsons episode. Yeah, this with the spruce moose. Smithers, I've designed a new plane. I call it the spruce moose. Come on, bite, 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 bite. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, I didn't. Oh, come on. He just took a little nibble of it, and then he just messed off. Ah, come on. Okay, now. This is weird because I have the way I have my C button set up is my C button is set up to my right stick. So that's why there's every so often it doesn't have the best control when they're supposed to be individual buttons and I have it set to a stick. So it's not perfect the way I have it set up. Well, this area looks like I cleared it out.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Well, things are way better with this Merc 200. Why did it start me off with a 125? That was... I mean, like, come on. How am I supposed to get around these places with a 125? When the option to have a 200 is just there. It's like, do you want the 200? Yes.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Yeah, the Discord should be in the description. If it's not in the description to the video, it will be in... It'll be on the channel page. So it's easy to find. There should be a link. If you have any trouble finding it, just let me know, or you can probably figure it out. Okay, wait, those fish just appeared out of nowhere. Like, they weren't there a moment ago, and then they just spawned out of the warp. Alright. Warp fish. This is some Zinch. This is some Zinch shit right here. Maybe I should do one of these with the marine clip. You know? Space marine fishing.
Brothers, we are fishing for fish. The Codex Astartes calls this fishing.
Oh, come on, there's one right there. Okay, so they're
Not
right.
having too much luck with that lure.
They're right over here. Maybe I control it. Maybe that would work.
What a cast!
But I wonder if you control in this game like this. Oh, it's working!
That's a good one.
You control! Oh, that's awesome! I really like this game now.
You're supposed to be catching bass.
I don't care. That was awesome. I trolled the shit out
like
of
this
that
one's
one.
going back in.
Insert troll face. You know? Oh, come on. There's one right... It's like right there. Okay, wait. So that's our back motor, right? That's our prop. That's our troll motor. There's one right there. Like, come on. The game's trolling me now. Nope. I'm noping it to that fish. That fish does not get... Oh, I can just stay underwater? Oh, I can't? Oh, come on, why can't I just stay underwater? You know, part of this world. You know, like... Wait, what's that?
He's slamming.
Ah! Can I just get a bass instead of one of these things? You know, I'm just letting it go. I'm just gonna cut the line. There's too many of these garbage fish. I want one of these fish. That's the one I want. Oh, he went for it, but then he lost it.
Right.
Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Let's give it a couple tugs. Reel it. There.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
It's a little one, but it's something. Come on, like just a couple 1-pounders. Can I? Oh, there's a nice one at the bottom.
Now there's a cat.
Now I'm just expecting like Two-Face from Batman Forever to show up. You know, like no, 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 no. Now that's a good one.
What a strike. You're supposed to be catching bass.
What a crappy fish. It was called a crappie. Alright, I should move this. I should make this smaller. It was called a crappie. Just the amount of I guess meta realization to that in relation to what's going on here is hilarious. It's like, oh, you wanted a bass? Well, you're shit out of luck. Here's a
Sometimes
crappie.
you're just gonna come up empty.
I can't get it to go deep enough. Why is that? That fish is like right at the bottom, and I can't get the lure to go to the bottom for some reason. There. Okay. There we go. Come on. Hit it.
What a strike. Now that's a nice fish.
You're supposed to be catching bass. Yeah. Just get on board, you little
All that
sunfish.
effort for nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's still out there. We can still land this thing. We can still land this thing.
Boy, got the arm into that one.
Alright, where is it? Is that one? No. Ah!
Just didn't want to reel it in.
No, I didn't want to reel it in. Oh, you joined the Discord? Thank you for joining the Discord.
Welcome, brother, to the Discord of Slathe, the Space Marine. Welcome to the Bloodhounds chapter.
I thought I saw some. Oh, wait. Is that just another sunfish? What is that? Is it a bass? No, that's a sunfish. Ah, come on. Where's the bass?
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Time's running out.
Ooh, come on. So what's bugging me is that there's stuff here. But like the game is a bitch.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Quickly though. Let's get something up. Let's just go straight. Let's just pick a star and go straight till morning and try to find something. Okay, got it. Okay, anchor in. What do we got over there? I don't know, we got something over there, so I'm going for it. It's just gonna be like a catfish, isn't it? Or it's gonna just disappear and not exist anymore? Okay. The non-existent fish that disappeared.
Not
It's
having
the
too
warp.
much luck with that lure.
I don't think it's the lure's fault, buddy. Okay. Oh!
The proud favorite prepares to weigh in.
I need 18 pounds.
Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
I'm not surprised,
final
considering
results.
I caught 2 little
It's been
fish
an incredible
fries.
display of guts and determination.
Yeah, I came in like 50th place. Ouch. Oh, that actually hurts. Apparently space marines are able to have wives. I read something about a few Blood Angel successor chapters, allowing their battle brothers to find mates in order to produce offspring for the chapter. It's probably a different cultural thing. To each their own. Space Marines typically are like monks. Battle monks. Space Marine. Battle monks.
The Big O is the second largest lake in the United States. It's the competition's tough, the fish are biting. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Because we're in the UFC. The United Fishing Championship.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Yeah, let's find somewhere. These reeds don't seem to be very nice. It'd be nice if I could, you know, fish for something other than bass. Then I mean, this is Bass Hunter. Why would I want to? I guess that makes sense. Oh, wait, over there to the right. Okay, let's see what we got.
Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
No, that was embarrassing.
What a cast! Just didn't want to reel it in.
Ah. Wrong button again. Wait, so... There we go, okay, that's what I wanted. So one of those looks like it could be a bass. And 2 of those look like they're sunfish. Basically, I read a while back that in times where Marines cannot recruit... Oh, I already read that. Oh, no, wait, no, it's... Recruit from recruiting worlds. I'm guessing this is why they're on campaign. The Marines will bring a group of females with them. It's interesting and it would definitely make it pretty unique. At least it's not the... Demonculaba. The Demonkilaba, which I forget which Chaos Legion uses
Not
it.
having too much luck with that.
That's one of the most disturbing bits of 40k fiction. I'm not even gonna recite it. It's one of those not even moments.
What a strike! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning.
That is the way to start the morning. This one looks like it's better than the other ones so far. Then again, these looks could be deceiving. But I mean, like, compared to the lure size, that fish should be pretty big. But then it's going to show up and it's going to be nothing.
This one looks like a keeper.
Another 1 pounder. Can we get something that's bigger than that? So I thought I saw another. Oh, wait, there's another one out there. I just need to get its attention. It's right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take the bait.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
It's not the lure's fault. It's right there. I mean, like, I don't think there's ever been a more appropriate to the jingle to Hot Pocket than the Demonculaba, you know? Demonculaba, Hot Pocket. Death Guard are probably the least favorite Chaos Legion due to their design.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
I like the old Death Guard Legion colors, though, with the white and green. Looks nice. Come on, come on, fish. Take it. Why won't you?
Not having too much luck with that lure.
It's like that one knows. Come on.
No luck on that cast. Not having too much luck with that lure.
It's like, it's right there. Just bite the damn lure. Just take the bait and bite it.
Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty.
So maybe if I lure it, maybe if I've got to troll this one. No, no, it just
We're going to lose a little bit of line there.
doesn't want that one.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot
A
spot.
little bit up here, because I think I saw something. It's right up here. The lighting in this game is definitely leaving some desirability of better lighting. I think I saw a bass over there. One of those might be a bass.
We're going to lose a little bit of line there. Whoops. That happens to all of us. What a cast!
Wait, is that something? Little fish. The little get the fuck out of here fish. That's the ones that just, you know, like, I'm gone. I don't know what the deal is with that. This game's got some funny AI to like that.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Dark Angels. Dark Angels are really cool. Actually, I've got a decent collection of the robed Marines. I really liked those ones, the ones that have the cloaks over their armor. I always thought that looked really cool. So a decent section of my first company is actually made of the Dark Angel robed Marines.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Including, what is it, the old, I have the old Azrael. I have him in there twice, actually. He's in there as a sergeant twice. I have Asmodai and Ezekiel, and they're all the old pewter models, and they're all part of my first company. So, Dark Angels are.
We're going driving.
Dark Angels are pretty cool with that aesthetic. So I'm not really going to be getting anywhere with this this 1 pound fish. I need to get something on the hook here. Something better than a sandwich. This game is really not wanting to
Not having too much luck with that
give me
lure.
anything here. That fish just went into the rock. Not the Dark Angel's rock. Although that's funny now that I think about it.
Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving.
Well, what's that right there? That looks good. Right here. The Dark Angels models are really nice in that sense. That they have a nice kind of generic convertibility that it would work with other things. Wow. You don't even get snagged on rocks or anything.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
No, apparently, I don't know about that one. That seemed pretty lucky to me. To not get snagged on either of those two rocks with that lure. I don't know, that seems like a magic lure to me. I think I'm too close to the shallow sides, though. Probably need to get out deeper. Okay, so over to the left of the boat. Okay, this whole camera thing is... This is bullshit.
Boy, got the arm into that one.
So I definitely saw something that was way out there, though. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna keep this at the right depth. So all those are relatively on the surface. Maybe if we change the lure. The mouse sitting there. Change the lure.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Could do one of those spinners that hit the bottom. Hop it back. Did it switch?
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Alright, oh, whoops.
Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
No, I was not.
No luck on that cast. Not having too much luck with that lure.
Ah!
Oh, good.
Timing on
I've
this.
seen better cast on a broken arm.
Oh, this lure sucks.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Let's try this frog skipper thing. Here we go, here we go. Oh, what do you mean? What happened? Come on. You wanted it. You wanted the frog. You know what?
Not having too much luck with that.
If we're fishing and trolling with a frog, then okay, this requires one thing. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, so we will be back. But until that time, I do need to then ensure that this is played. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Once you pop, Ghostbusters 2016. Oh, check out my review to it. I literally fall asleep during the movie. Oh. Wait, I shouldn't do that. That probably looks bad. All right, Tony, it's time to dance. You don't want to dance? Come on. He's dancing. Dancing cat, dancing cat. Ba-na. Well, somebody's got to eat all the fish. We got our frog, and we're trolling. Chatterley, Chatterley, just trolled that fish, trolled the fish. 5 pound. There we go. We got the trolling motor on. We're trolling with a frog. We're trolling with the frog. Trolling with, oh no. We're using the Pepe lure. It's probably the most effective lure.
Fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
Okay, so where are we gonna find some fish?
We're gonna make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Oh no, the equipment's fine. Let's find a new
try and
place.
find a hot spot.
Let's try to find a Wi-Fi hotspot. I didn't even realize we went over 2 hours. This game's actually that fun. But then again, if you're not fishing for over 2 hours, I mean, come on, you're not fishing. You're just like dock fishing. You're throwing a few casts in and you're like, I was fishing.
He slammed it. Oh no! Just had a big one right there.
Oh no! I swear he sounded like Lenny Luthor there. From like
Not having too
Superman.
much luck with that lure.
Superman 4, I think, which is. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Uncle Lex! Oh no! And he's the guy playing Lex Luthor in the new like TV series or whatever, so that's pretty funny too. Oh no!
Favorite.
Well, that came out of nowhere. I need 18 pounds, 9 ounces to lead.
This angler's looking to move up. Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
I got 6 pounds, 10 ounces. So does it all add up? So it's like a bucket. It's not. I don't have to just get like one fish, but I'm allowed 5 fish, and it's all added up. Okay. So that's.
Here's our final standings.
How are they finding all these bass and catching them? Like, literally, every... Oh, I have to go all the way down to the bottom? And then they don't have... Yeah! Ha! Ha! Wow! This fishing sure sounds exciting. What kind of hat? Wait, why is it blue? What kind of cheats does this game have? Max score. That's it? When casting game? There's one cheat for this game. And it gives you the max score in the casting game. Well, I can't see a single thing on there. Let's try one of the different lakes, I guess. Let's see. Let's try Shasta Lake. We're going to Lake Shasta. I have no idea where Lake Shasta is. Is that a real lake? Like, now I've got to go check. Lake Shasta. Lake Shasta? Is it Shasta Lake? Shasta. Okay, I misread it. Shasta Lake in California. It's a real place. Okay. Here we go. We're going to California. Where the weed is legal. See, we're in California, right? It's okay. I'm Shaw
Lake
Grigsby.
Shasta in Northern California is a big clear lake, 4 main creek arms coming in. Catch a lot of different species of fish, smallmouth, largemouth, and tons of spotted bass.
Ooh, that sounds good. So
It's
there's
shaping up to be a challenging day.
different
of fishing.
types of bass. So this sounds like it's a good lake.
Here we go.
Wait, I'm black now? I'm black now. According to the game. Getting a lot of nopes here from these. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's that perfect rhythm. That's not a bass,
Not
though.
having too much luck with that lure. Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving.
You know, every time I get on, like, when it goes to these, like, driving sections... Well, it's a driving section. When I start driving the boat, though, I just kind of, like, think, like, man, I want to play Grand Theft Auto. That was on the N64, wasn't it? Was there a Grand Theft Auto on the N64? There's probably something. Because the N64 list, I noticed, was probably the most limited one. It was the one that didn't have a lot of... Whoa, that's... It just gets super deep right here. Time to change lures.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. No luck on that cast. We're going to lose a little bit of line there.
Can we even get down to the bottom area there? Maybe I could. I could probably...
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment
If I
change.
switch to one of these, and then I go like way out there, that's gonna go down really deep, and we're gonna get to see like what's. When you ask for COD at GameStop and the clerk gives you this. Oh, you want to get COD? No. You're trying to catch bass. You do not need COD. No.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Oh, goodness. I've seen better casts on a broken arm. You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
Okay, he stung me twice on the same thing. Come on.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
This area sucks.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
can we see down here? Oh, we got something right underneath the boat. At least it was there. Oh no, that was just a prop.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Now the water's too deep? Where am I supposed to go? This game is confusing.
Let's see where we are.
Wait, there's tips? Tips.
Let's take a moment to hear what another angler has to say about this lake.
For an early morning pattern, the fish are feeding on a few scattered points and flats. So they cover a lot of water. Put your trolling motor on high speed and use a high speed crankbait or a high speed spinner bait.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
This lake sucks. No. It's ending the day. That's right.
The house is packed for the weigh-in.
What am I weighing in at? I need 10 pounds. I need 10 pounds. And I got a whopping,
The angler
a
just
whopping
didn't make the
zero.
top five.
Nope, I didn't make the top 5 with that catch of 0 fish
Here's
with
our
0.
final standing.
Yeah, no, I just left. I was like, fuck this. Speed fishing. Let's try this out. Location number 1. So, like, what am I trying? 3 minutes to catch any fish. Time extended 1 second per ounce caught. Longest time fishing wins. Ooh, okay, this sounds neat. Oh. So just catch everything and anything. Let's grab that default base, this one. 'Cause that one's pretty good. The diving one, because I mean, it's not perfect in all the the cases that you can use it, but oh, what we got here? Something's interested. And then something else is interested. Just as good. Come on. You belong to me now. No one's going for that cast. Alright, bring our reeler in. Let's go for another cast. There's lots of stuff out there. There's lots of fish. I just need to get one of them. Oh, come on. Come on, take it. Take it. Take it. Oh, I've only got a minute. I bet, like, all the computers are just gonna be like, oh, we got like 15 fish. What do you mean you don't have 15 fish? Come on, I still have this one on the line. Don't, like, time me out, game. Come on, bite, 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 bite. Yes! Oh, I had that one on the line. That one was on the line. That's bullshit. Yeah, like what? I've got 3. How many does number 1 have? It's gonna be like 1,000,000. Is it 50? Is it gonna be? Wait. "17 fish for 18 minutes. Well, that was more entertaining, though. That was a hell of a lot more entertaining. Come on. Take it, take it, take it, take it.
Your soul is mine.
Shang Tsung. Well, this isn't bad. Why can't the fish be like this in the other part of the game? Where there's lots of fish? You know. Guess a little bit more that way. But at the same time, now that there's just fish all over the place, just everywhere, it's a lot less exciting when that one bites. Because there's just so many there. Just it's like fish in a barrel. I'm gonna head to bed. This has been fun. See you in the next stream.
Well, Trooper Geo, you have been a true trooper to have gone this far into a stream about fishing on an N64 game. I bid you a good night.
£0. Wow, the bluegill didn't. That thing didn't even have a pound. It wasn't even a pound. Oh wait, is that another bass? Come on. These things seem to have a nice weight to them, so. Oh, there we go. 5 pounds. Where were these fish when I was playing in the exhibition mode or whatever? Where were these 5-pounders? Like, talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. If you thought it was good content, I don't know, I guess hit the like button, the subscribe button, tell your friends. And have a good night. Hope to see you in the next stream. So this seems like I got this one in the bag. Because, I mean, comparatively to the last time at least, I'm not going to be like 45th place. What do we got here? Just a snake. A jackfish, I think. Oh, no, spotted bass. Well, we got one. We got something's attention. All right. But really, like, where were the fish like this in the other game mode? This is ridiculous. I get this is the speed fishing thing, so you're just supposed to get as many of them as possible. But this is, like, laughably different in the amount of fish in the two modes. Like just finding fish just seemed to be a challenge. Like, finding a fish. There are plenty of fish in the sea, brother. No, there's not. There's plenty of fish right here in this one game mode. But there's like none in the other one. Oh, come on, stop fighting it. Oh, this one's really... Also, didn't let him have it. Tire him out a bit. Oh. This one's really fighting it. Come on. 3 pounds. That thing gave up a really big fight. This thing can't give him too much of a fight. It's just, that thing's just tiny. Here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a jackfish. Smallmouth, yeah. separate. They're all spread out a bit. Lots of jackfish. Yeah, there's lots of these snakes biting. Yeah, the that's funny. Yeah, these are, I'm pretty sure if this is the right one. This is called a jackfish. There's not a lot of good meat on the jackfish, as far as I know. There's lots of bones. Oh, well, that one had some good weight to it, though. That was all. This little one. Yeah, it's not gonna do much. Another one of these. Just yank that out. Alright, so I have to really get this out there. Alright, see if we can get one more before time runs out. '12th place with 17 fish. Just taking that in for a minute. I caught 17 fish and still came in 12th place. $20 fish. Oh, that Shaw Grigsby. He stole it from me, that Shaw Grigsby. Tournament. Then you go in and it's like a fighting game. That sounds really boring. This has actually been one of the first times in a while that I've actually been able to eat chips. And I can actually use, there's been like, I've had this one tooth, but if anything touched it, it would be ridiculous. I would not be in a good mood after that. So I guess we'll try one more exhibition and then wrap this up at about, I guess this will be the last one.
Old Hickory Lake is just outside Nashville, Tennessee. It's a great fishing lake with some really big fish. We've got menacing conditions today.
Menacing conditions. Well, let's still go fishing, though. We got menacing conditions.
The competition's tough, the fish are biting. Let's get it on.
Where are the fish?
Now there's a cat. There he is. Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning.
What do we got here? Is this smallmouth?
Oh, too bad. It's not a bass.
A walleye. That's the jack.
Boy, got the arm into that one. Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty.
Oh, there's that walleye. That's no good for us.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I'm not seeing anything here.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
So what's going on here? No fish. Well, we got something right there. Right about... Is this right? About there. Oh, we got the mouse in the way. Whoops. Right about there. Oh, come on, that was a straight bass right there.
There he is. Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
4 pounds. There we go. That's a nice one. This has turned into Slathe After Dark Fish Edition. Yeah, sure, why not?
We're going driving.
Wanted to do something a little different. Kind of exhaust the things that I have. Because if I mean, like, I have these games, I might as well play them and do some different stuff. Oh, there's one, like, right out there. I see it. I sees it.
He slammed it.
Oh, what's that? Is that... Oh, that's cool. I like this. Although it's glitchy.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
Go up just a little bit. Let's go for a cast. Oh, that was a tiny little cast. Do a cooking stream. Actually, years ago, and I might have it around somewhere, Cooking with Mr. Space Marine was going to be one of the
Boy, got the arm into that one.
that was going to be one of the Mr. Space Marine parodies, where he was going to be making bases. Like if you've ever seen somebody say like, "Oh, what a nice looking tray of cookies," and that's usually said to like a tray of bases or something that somebody might be working on, and it'll be like, "Oh, it looks like chocolate cookies." So I was gonna do with a kind of like a Martha Stewart-esque parody with Mr. Space Marine.
That's a good one.
What do we got here?
All that effort for nothing. No luck on that cast.
Ugh.
No luck on that cast.
Oh, what's going on here? Come on.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Not getting anything there. So I need to go a little bit further up. Because there's one right there. It's just not wanting to take the bait for some reason.
Oh yeah! No luck on that cast.
We've got a 4-pounder right now, so that's not bad.
Not having too much luck with that lure. What a cast!
So that was, oh wait. So now it's a bit over this way, it looks like.
What a cast!
It's like they all disappeared over there. Is there anything over back there? No.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh no. Now the water's all sketching out. Okay, right in front of us there. So I'm gonna want to get this thing to go to dive deep. Didn't go deep enough yet. Let's try this.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Ah. There we go.
There he is.
Just gotta do a quick little movement just to make it look like you're trying to get out, get away. What do we have here?
Oh, too bad. It's not a bass.
A jack. We got a jack.
Looks like this one's going back in.
Is that all that was in there? Just the jackfish?
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I don't see anything. Fish finder says there's something. Oh, yeah, there it is, over there.
Whoops. That happens to all of us. No luck on that cast.
I saw one right over here. Or now it's gone? Okay.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
The fish really just come and go in that sense, eh? Like at one moment,
Let's try and find a hot
there's
spot.
fish. Cat, you're getting into the garbage, eh? Cat's getting into the garbage. That's never good. Oh, over there. Oh, whoops, nope. Not what I wanted to do.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Can't get any fish unless the bait's wet. Sure you could. You could try juggling fish. You could be a cat that's staying out of the garbage. That's what you could be. Right?
Not having too much luck with that lure.
There's one way over there. Ugh.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
Can I catch something? Like anything? Can this one fish just... I'm gonna cut that. Cut that.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Well, there's some fish right over there. Okay, so wait, let's go to the right there. There's a bunch of them right there. This is a great place right here. Oh, wow. Like I practically landed on fish like that. Come on.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
Why not? It was a great cast. The cast was fine.
Whoops, That happens to all of us. No luck on that cast.
We'll get there.
This one looks like a keeper.
A 1 pound fish. Well, we've got 6 pounds now. We're gonna call it a day.
The crowd favorite prepares to weigh in. Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
Didn't make the top 5.
Here's our final results. It's been an incredible display of guts and determination.
An incredible display. So we're gonna end the fishing now. Thanks for watching, Jacular. Thanks for joining in and subscribing, Trooper Geo, and until the next one.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.